Hi, my name is Frankfurt, Delaware, and today I'm reviewing Timecop. As Jean-Claude Van Damme says in the movie, there's never enough time to satisfy a woman. And I completely agree with that. Let's get to the review. So Timecop is a 1994 action movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. And as you expect, you're gonna get some awesome kicks and some awesome fight scenes. But also this movie has a little more depth. It's a time travel movie. So in the year 2004, time travel is possible. And in 1994, they realized that when some guy went back to the past and changed the future. This guy went back to the Civil War and took some gold. So Jean-Claude Van Damme is in 1994 getting this job for this future company that will end up being the time travel company, right? But there's these guys following him and it's very shady. And he is with this woman from Ferris Bueller, right? We're talking about Ferris Bueller's hot girlfriend. We all know who she is. Awesome scene where he says this line, "There's never enough time to satisfy a woman."
There's never enough time.
Never enough for what?
To satisfy a woman.
I'm saying unicorn. This unicorn's kind of scaring me behind me. They make love, they're about to have a kid, and then these guys come and destroy Jean-Claude Van Damme's place and kill his wife. Like, damn, what the hell happened? Anyways, we cut to 2004. Jean-Claude Van Damme is totally depressed. He's in this car. And by the way, 1994 is when this movie was made, right? Here's a 1994 car. In the future, in this movie, these are supposed to be the cars of the future. And I'm just saying, like, that is not what happened in the future. It's kind of funny when you watch futuristic movies and they try to predict what happens. I drive a 2010 Audi, and this is what it looks like. It looks nothing like that, and it doesn't drive itself. So they were completely off. Oh my gosh. These damn unicorns are messing up my reviews. Jean-Claude Van Damme starts to realize that Ron Silver's character is going back in time, and he knows this, and they have this awesome tension scene where they both know that each other knows. The movie is directed by Peter Hyams, who did actually The Relic, Sudden Death. Jean-Claude Van Damme is working for this company, and they have to go back in time because they realize there's certain rifts in time. They can track it, and they realize certain people are messing with this, and they are the enforcers of this. Like, some guy goes back to Wall Street, bets on a bunch of things, and they realize that, and they stop him from investing in that. Jean-Claude Van Damme is this badass cop, and what you're in your mind, you're watching at this and going like, why doesn't he go back and like stop someone killing his wife, right? But he's a good cop, so he can't do that. Enter villain Ron Silver, and badass villain again. Man, do you have a beard like no other. Ron Silver is the guy who's the center at the time.
Going back in time is a pretty easy way to make money.
And his future self from 10 years before comes back and tells himself, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and want to run for president in the future. And that's pretty much what this villain does. So this movie is supposed to be based upon a Dark Horse Comics series. I've never read the comics, but I have played the video game that came out around the same time as this movie, and it was crap. Here, watch me playing it. This is like 1995 / trying to make it look like realistic, like Mortal Kombat, and it looks really bad. This game is really bad. Controls don't really work very well. I'm not impressed by this game, and I don't even want to go into a review about it. So Jean-Claude Van Damme goes back in time to try to stop Ron Silver's character. Like, they realize, oh shoot, something's going off, and he sees himself at that time, and he realizes, like, you know what, maybe I can make my future better and save the woman I love. Awesome end climax with the villains of the past, the villains of the future, and they're all kind of fighting themselves, and you got two Jean-Claude Van Dammes, right? Like, so it's like kind of like double impact. Like, you got another way to incorporate two Jean-Claude Van Dammes, and two Jean-Claude Van Dammes is freaking awesome. Like, Timecop is really fun. I think it's a great Jean-Claude Van Damme action movie, and I would give this 3 out of 5 time machines. It was really fun. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the review and subscribe to the channel. And future Delaware here. I'm really ticked off that you didn't like Timecop as much. I'm from the future. I understand, but I was just trying to explain my opinion. Well, I don't like your review. Yeah? but you should have rated Timecop better. Anyways, subscribe to the channel. This is Frankfurt, Delaware from 2030. Signing out. Also, you have one of the most awesome split scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Check this scene out.
50,000 volts, motherfucker. Have a nice day.
Beautiful, John Claude. Beautiful.